Shay. Say hello, Shay.
Hi.
Hello, James. Show
Hi.
yourself so she can meet you.
Okay.
Shay has come.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Can everyone introduce yourselves? Julia, Sapani, let's see you out of blue. You don't look as pretty as in blue, but you look great. Ah, there we go. Can everybody introduce themselves?
Okay.
James,
Hi.
what's your
Hi,
name?
Shane. My name is James. Yeah, as he is.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's the James. There you go.
Hey, James.
Everybody else, go ahead.
With the capital T.
Stephanie?
I'm
Wait.
Stephanie.
She's
And
Stephanie.
this is my sister Julia, and this is my other sister Eugene, who is ANNOYING. You are annoying.
Oh, that's good spelling right there. How about you, Joyce? Joanne?
I died.
Oh, don't die. Say hi. You have 2 extra arms. Is that Joyce behind you? Is that Joanne behind you or Jocelyn?
What's pointing my? Okay.
Oh, come on in the picture. It's great. I love it. Where's Joanne?
She has 4 hands.
What'd you say, James?
Sorry.
She has 4
What'd you say?
hands, of course. We've been hiding
I
this
said,
time,
oh,
but
okay.
she
Because
actually has.
I find out my camera is off, so
Yeah,
I.
after you use smaller hands, you can.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're here. So we were talking about 4-H at home and experiments with power. I had something to show here. Snap circuits. Shay has a kit that her dad got her. That's Jocelyn behind Joyce. Are you okay?
What is circuits?
Snap circuits. My husband is an electronic technician, and he got this set for Shay. What is snap circuits? There they are. Yeah. Has anybody seen this kind of set before? Snap circuits. There's Joanne and Jocelyn. How does it work? Do you have any comments about this set, Shay? What have you built with it?
A fan that flies up and sounds that just a little speaker that goes off and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You got the junior set. There's a little fan that whirls up and flies, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun kit. This week, we're talking about understanding power. And Shay started this series with us last fall, about a year ago. So she's familiar with the topics. There's a green one now, alternative energy. Kind of cool. Yeah, so lots of fun. I didn't know whether you guys had kits like this in Taiwan, but what was the other one? They have remote control as well.
Do you see my shirt?
Wow. I do see your shirt. So lots of fun with the Snap Circuits kit. And we have the 4-H at home activity guide with lots of experiments in there. A couple or, well, 2 or 3 power experiments as well. One of the biggest things about 4-H is that we learn by doing. It's a big deal. So you either do it by writing. We wrote questions. We were all going over some questions that they came up with about power. It's pretty interesting. And you can look at the recording, Shay. I'm glad you were able to make it. Next week, we're going to have another guest, I hope. Another member of our 4-H club here in America named May. And she'll be coming to meet you guys. I've been telling her about this group. This is our 4-H family handbook. And this is, we're just going to use the resources from 4-H this year because they have some really great resources. One of the biggest things about 4-H is they like to emphasize critical thinking. And that's part of what we're emphasizing this year with the Socratic method, questions and answers. So we want you to be self-motivated. We want you to be caring human beings, socially articulate. That means you can get along and communicate, right? All right, and connect to others in the community. I want to go down to the 4 H's. The head is to signify Whoops. Can I get it over here? No, it won't go. I'll have to hold it. Clearer thinking. The heart, 4 H's. Greater loyalty. The hands, larger service. And the health, to signify better living. Do you know what loyalty is?
Maybe.
Loyalty. I think that Stephanie and Julia are loyal to their table tennis. Are you loyal to anything, James?
How to say? I'm a salesman, so
You are.
how to say?
How would I say you were loyal to your salesmanship?
I'm loyal to my money.
There you go. And you're ready to earn some money, yes?
Yeah,
Do you have your own business?
almost.
Do you think you will? Is that your goal?
Have
Have your
yeah.
own business?
Money is my interest, so
Your interest. Well, there you go. That's a very good method of exchange. We'll have to talk more about money. I have something very interesting to share with you guys. This is the concept of learning by doing. In
Ooh.
4-H, this is the big deal. We talk about doing things, but we allow the youth, the younger people, instead of the adults always doing everything, we want the youth to take charge, and learn how to do it for yourself. Sound good? So when we talk about power,
No.
I want to start to move this co-op over to you guys. All right? And so I would say to you next week, who wants to be in charge of the questions, of directing the questions? All right? Everybody come up with the questions, with their 1 to 3 questions for, let me do this, post this, and go back to this next topic. Next week, we will be talking about peaceful conflict resolution, our favorite. Especially with Stephanie and Julia and Eugene. ANNOY, did you say? So come up with 1 to 3 questions for peaceful conflict resolution. I will add a post in the topic section, and you can add your questions in there, and we'll be able to find them next week. Okay?
Okay.
Sound good? Sounds good? Okay, great. If you have any projects that you want to share with us, that will be fantastic. That's good. You're not obligated to do that if you want to write, if you want to build something, whatever you want to do. So let's talk about next week. What I want to do is ask you about power. Usually in many clubs, I don't know about Taiwan, but many clubs have president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. Do you belong to any clubs that have officers like that who run things all year?
No.
No. So that's just an American thing.
Maybe.
But in this one, I have a friend who ran a Democratic school,
Ooh.
Gary Mintz. He's the head of the Alternative Education Resource Organization here in New York.
What?
And
That's a really big.
a very long title. We call it AERO for short. AERO. A-E-R-O. It might be ERO. AERO. I have to find out the pronunciation for that. A-E-R-O. So, I can do that right now. I have 4 minutes. A-E. I've always wondered this, and I used to look it up and forgot. AERO. Definition. It should have a pronunciation on there. Do you know this word? Because in the Greek, AERO, A-E-R-O, A-E is pronounced with an E sound. And now we're going slow. Are you losing me?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. You can still hear me? That's good.
Yes, I'm
All
still
right.
here.
Yeah. I don't know what happened here. We'll keep looking for that. But Jerry said that in his school, what they did was instead of having a lot of officers who served the entire year for the whole organization and school, they had every meeting they would change. And everybody got a turn to be a leader. And 4-H is about leadership too, and learning about leadership. So I want you guys to, is anybody interested to share these leadership opportunities? Is anybody interested in leading the meeting next week? The question
not.
and answer session.
Stephanie, Julia,
I hear a nomination for Stephanie and one for Julia. Anybody else? Joyce? A nomination for Joyce? Okay, how about you, Joanne? Jay? James? No? Did James?
I got you. You gotta know.
No, not James doesn't want to do it. Shay? Not yet. Okay, you haven't been a part of the meeting as long. Joanne? No?
I nominate Joyce.
You're nominating Joyce. Okay, let's.
I'm nominating Joanne.
Stephanie, Julia, can we see ya? I need a show of hands. I'm gonna pick up Julia for chairman. Let's give a show of hands. Who wants Julia?
I nominate Stephanie.
That's one for Julia. Okay. I also need a log keeper. Who can take over the chat and take the count? How many votes we got for Stephanie?
Okay, actually, I think Joyce might be the best log keeper thingy.
Joyce, come on over here. Let's write Stephanie down. How many votes did she get? Did she get one? Oh no,
And
we
make
were we
Score materialize.
I'm sorry. Were we voting for Julia first or Stephanie?
Julia.
Julia? Okay.
Yes.
So Julia got one vote. I didn't see you, James. I can't see you.
Julia.
Did you vote?
I vote for the most.
Look at Hey, Joyce, look at this.
Who has the most?
You vote for whoever gets the most votes?
Yeah.
Well, we only have 1.5 minutes, so let's quickly do this. I got Julia. Stephanie, are you writing? I mean, Joyce, are you writing?
I think Joyce might be the best log keeper.
I vote Stephanie.
She is so busy with the chat. And she can
Okay,
type.
Okay, then
everybody for
Stephanie.
Stephanie being chairman.
Stephanie. Okay, then Stephanie.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
but
for
you-
Give me a
Stephanie.
show of hands for
Good show.
Stephanie. I got one from Shay. All right.
No.
Anybody
Oh,
else?
no.
Okay, we can
Julia?
raise our hands on the electronic thingy, so it'll be less messy and everything.
Can do that. I got 2 votes for Stephanie.
I vote for Stephanie.
Oh, 2 more. Oh, 3 votes for Stephanie. All right.
Eugene also votes for Julia.
No.
Okay, let's vote for Joyce. Give me a show of hands for Joyce.
Wait, Joyce is going to be a law keeper, right?
I see Jocelyn has 1 vote for Joyce. There we go.
Law keeper,
Joyce-
right?
Joyce is
She's
the
going
law-
to be law keeper.
Okay, Joyce is going to be the log keeper. So Stephanie, you will be the chairperson of the meeting next week.
No.
It'll be
Sounds
fun.
Then
It'll
I'll
be
change
great
my name so
fun.
I'm not
You'll be
second.
the law keeper.
No.
You take charge of the
You won't have-
chat.
It'll only be the question and answer section for now, okay? It'll be fun. You'll be great. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Thanks, Shay. I'm glad you
Wait,
What,
what does
darling?
the law keeper do?
The log